Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for March 8th, 2016 for your Tuesday. We're going to have this high pressure that was moving off the coast yesterday, now well established off the southeastern U.S. coastline. And we talked about this for a couple days, that we had this incredible warm-up coming. If you did not know that by now, you're living under a rock. Here is the big ridge over the northeast United States. So this is all southwesterly flow around this area. High pressure is going to bring in these warm temperatures. Now, one thing to say about these warm temperatures, we looked at this yesterday. I'm going to just show you a model image. This was our projected temperatures for yesterday. Now, we did go off of, for the most part, we look at what's called MOS guidance, and we look at what MOS has for temperatures. And this is pretty much what it had across the coverage area here, with many upper 50s showing up here across eastern Pennsylvania. We had a lot of temperatures that busted low here, or busted high, I should say, where we were actually, like here, Allentown was 64. We're in the lower 60s down here by Philadelphia. So the idea here is that the models were not projecting exactly how warm it was going to get yesterday correctly. So with that being said, there's nothing that's really going to inhibit the temperatures from going up today. So we actually decided to adjust all your local forecasts with temperatures higher than what MOS guidance is suggesting, because they are for today. Let me go back to that image. For today, they are projecting something like this: mid 60s, mid upper 60s. Many of these cases were closer to 70 degrees across our coverage area. Actually went down to 72 in Philadelphia, 69 in Allentown. So we went up and we raised those up and to adjust for the models not correctly figuring on temperatures as we saw on Monday. So with that being said, it'll be a very warm day today. Many 70-degree readings across our central and southern areas. And then it even gets even warmer here by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday. Let's move this day by day here, though. Here we got this system that's going to stay to our west here. Here's a look at Wednesday now. Looking at a mostly sunny day, partly sunny today, mostly sunny on Wednesday. This frontal boundary that's off to our north, there's an area of low pressure associated with that. There's going to be a frontal boundary. You see that draped very clearly here. It's going to be moving off to the southeast. It's going to come through our area here later on Thursday. This is a look at Thursday morning, and here's late Thursday afternoon. The clouds in the frontal boundary are going to be making, according to this model anyway, going to make it down to about this far, and that's it. Most of the area, most of the rain is going to fall over to our north across New York State and up into New England. But we'll have an isolated shower opportunity for our northern parts of our central areas and northern areas here on Thursday. This will be late in the afternoon on Thursday. If we can stay clear here for the southern areas, we might even make a run at 80 degrees here, but it's going to depend on how much cloud cover is around on Thursday. But elsewhere, we still get it. We're still getting to the 70s. Still be a very warm day here on Thursday, we think. And then this front finally moves through. But you can see when the front pulls through, or when this area of low pressure moves off the coast, not a lot of precipitation with it. You go from this to the very next frame, and poof, gone. We have a area of high pressure that is situated here over the Great Lakes here at this point on Friday. That's going to make its way in this direction here. It's going to actually set up a block, we think, because there's a system down here. There's a cutoff low in Texas. It's a pretty potent system, going to dump a pretty good amount of rain across Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, places like that. And then eventually, later in this week, it's going to move up to the northeast. We think it's going to occur probably on Saturday. But there are still differences between the models we described yesterday in the video, that the GFS wants to bring this up here and make it a rainy weekend for us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We think that we're going to follow the European model guidance and remain with that. The European model normally handles these types of features a little bit better, and especially since there's high pressure sitting right over top of us. This is now looking at Friday night. Still nothing in our coverage area here. Here's Saturday, where the GFS has it raining all day, high and dry here on the European model. Going even further into Sunday, finally get an increase in clouds here. Here's Sunday about noon or 1 o'clock. There's maybe some clouds and showers starting to come into our southwestern areas. That's where this will be coming from. And then as we head toward the evening hours, finally getting up further to the northeast. So it might be totally dry for some areas here on Sunday too, and it might hold off to the evening or late afternoon or evening. I think this is going to be one of those deals where the further southwest you are, the worse of a day you're going to have on Sunday. At least you salvage Saturday across our coverage area if this model is correct. The upper level lows is going to kind of come up to the north here, sit and spin, and all this is going to continue to rotate through here straight through Sunday night and Monday. So I do think Monday is going to be an unsettled day as well. But we're going to stay, before we get to that point this week. These are the temperature anomalies, departures from normal here on Wednesday, and we got some 25 to 30 degrees above normal for this time of year. I was checking some of the climatology reports, and just for one example, I did look at Allentown's normal high is 46, and we're projecting a high of 74. That's 28 degrees above normal. So this is definitely not normal for this time of year, and these records, many records are going to fall here on Wednesday. It looks like it should fall very easily, as we're projecting about 5 degrees above what records are for most areas. The only really warm spot here on Wednesday is Atlantic City at 78. That's going to be coming close, but there are some very low, very achievable records here for record highs on Wednesday that should be smashed relatively easy, is what I'm trying to say. As we get into looking at Wednesday now, here are the high temperatures here on the guidance. So again, you're adding a couple degrees to this. There is a 71 in Allentown. We have a forecast of 75. Says 73 in Philadelphia. We're forecasting 77. So you get the idea here, where it's going to be a very warm weekend. It's going to hold into Thursday. Might even make a run at 80 for our southern areas here on Thursday if those clouds can hold off. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for March 8th, 2016. Have a great Tuesday.